Hello everybody and welcome back to more of the Inquisitor series, where we are actually getting incredibly close to finishing the entirety of Chapter 2.
Oh, I am too excited! Every time I open a new tomb, like watching a flower blossom. So many wonders! Unbelievable! These look like the catacombs. The rest of the temple must have been destroyed by the elements. The great and secret order of Naga Sadow's assassins, the Sadoween. This is where they came to die when their bloody work was done.
Why build in such an inhospitable place?
What better place when no one would dare to come here? Please, I know the ghost wants this all destroyed, but let me at least take some holo recordings. To obliterate all this history, why, we'd be orphaning ourselves. Our culture needs the hand of the past to guide it.
Take your record and make it extra thorough.
Thank you. It shouldn't take too long. There. That's the last piece. Just tell me when it's over.
He's definitely a history buff and reminds me a lot of Daniel Jackson, as I've said previously. Now, this past weekend was really busy for me, so I apologize for only giving you guys 2 Inquisitor episodes. Easter weekend is always incredibly busy, so is sometimes in the fall. There's a weekend or 2 that is really busy, and then definitely in the winter. So just, you know, keeping in mind that the 2 videos I did post for Saturday and Sunday were posted simply because, one, I needed extra time in order to make Inquisitor episodes. I just didn't have that extra time. And 2, because I needed to catch up on some information with you guys. The first being the fact that Rise of the Hutt Cartel is about to come out. We're going to finish the Inquisitor series before we do Rise of the Hutt Cartel stuff for the channel. As far as, you know, actual, like, story content goes. We're going to do all of our boss guides and everything, that is for sure. And expect those, I think, that same week that it comes out.
That's the last of them.
My lord, that droid, didn't we already defeat it?
Excellent. Thank you, Sith, for your help.
Fascinating. How is this possible? It doesn't appear to be technological.
To see those pawns of Naga Sadow crushed, their graves defiled. Normally, I consider myself above revenge, but this pleases me.
I think I liked your old puppets better. More lifelike.
I find Naga Sadow's droid aesthetic somewhat lacking myself.
The ghost! Never in a million years!
The Star Runner may be found in the belly of the mighty super dreadnought Star of Coruscant, in the graveyard of ships. I landed it there for safekeeping after I crushed its foolish captain. There, you will find me.
I know the place, but it's swarming with pirates. White Moor, I think they're called. Not exactly connoisseurs of the historical.
These pirates sound far more exciting than the present company.
I wait expectantly for your arrival.
Unbelievable! One minute it's walking around good as new, and the next... Oh, there's better equipment for analysis at the base near here. It's on the way to the ship graveyard, if you'll follow me.
Oh, I will follow him, and hopefully he will help me find where the heck this guy is in order to absorb his essence, so I can take down Darth Thanaton.
Here we are. Now, I have to analyze this droid. But your friend said they'd be here if you needed them. I believe the ghost said he was in the Dreadnought. Best go there if you wish to find him.
To the Dreadnought it is, then. Well, that was easy. So, we shall head over there. Obviously, I can't bring Talos with me. He pretty much has to stay there and analyze some stupid droid. But the other thing I wanted to mention from last weekend was the fact that I released a April Fool's video, and let's just say I really enjoy April Fool's stuff. I think it's funny, but at the same time, I know it's kind of frustrating when you get fooled, basically, by a silly joke, and sometimes it happens, and a lot of the times people catch them, and they're they're not necessarily quote unquote a fool. But I did catch many of you out with mine, and I thought it was hilarious, and I got to tell you guys, it gave me a lot of joy. The best kind of pranks like that are ones that you just don't see coming, and I think I did it perfectly. But who knows what I'll have up my sleeve next year. I do plan on keep doing them because they're fun, and they're just in good spirits. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to make fun of you guys for falling for the stupid jokes that I come up with. However, I still think last year's was a lot better.
My savior and avenger, my heart is light, almost as if I were alive again. You have a gift. The way you and your apprentice cut through my guardians was most satisfactory.
What was the point of having them attack us? Haven't we already proven ourselves to you?
I am sorry, but I have always been vain, and surrender is not a pill I swallow easily.
I promise to free you when I have defeated my enemy, Darth Thanaton.
More generous than I'd expected. But I would be a fool to ask for less. Seal the promise with your blood, and I will submit willingly to your control.
I promise to release you once Thanaton is defeated.
Excellent. Let the ritual begin.
Another Force Ghost absorbed means I'm one step closer to having my unlimited power that I want so bad. But now we get to finally leave Hoth, which is kind of disappointing because I really like this planet. Hoth is like my second or third favorite planet in the game.
Well, my lord, I hope to catch you before you left. I have resigned from the service. The military just isn't the best use of my talents. I feel I could serve the Empire better by helping you, if you'll let me.
And what exactly is in it for me?
I have military training, rifles, small arms, grenades, and, well, I don't like to brag, but I've been called the best in my profession.
The ship's getting crowded. Are you sure we can use him?
I promise I won't let you down.
Look, I'll bring him along as long as I don't have any more split personality things going on with different people. Like, how funny would it be for him to be stuck in Ashara's head? Like, that would be even more funny than the fact that Zash is stuck in khem'val's head, which, creates some funny moments, but, I mean, it would be funnier with Talos and Ashara.
Ah, yes! I can sense the new power within you. Good. And I would suggest...
Tagasar Jais in Barks Prize Warparen Swase Ikbus Karadida.
For once I agree with a monster. Break into Thanaton's meditation chamber and blast him with all those dead Sith you've piled up.
Then set a course for Drummond Cuss.
You got it, Captain. But if you face him with his defenses up like last time, you're toast. Don't forget it.
If there's any way I can aid you, my lord, let me know.
My lightsaber is ready, should you have need.
Up now, Wisans.
I wonder if this power will actually be enough to be able to take him down. But you saw there on my little reward screen a little feature that they've added, which is that you get more XP boosts throughout your entire story. That was added recently, so Actually, that was added a couple patches ago, now that I think about it. But in case you want to load up on a ton of XP boosts, remember that you get a few along your way. It's not nearly enough to be able to cover you all the way to 50, or now going to be 55, but it is enough to, you know, to help you out along the way. So let's go take down Thanaton, right? So we have to go to his chambers on Dromankos, which is where we're going to now. The problem with this is that you got to be careful going into a Sith's home. They could booby trap things, or in general, they could just set a trap for you. However, in this situation, it looks like he's just waiting for me, which is really creepy. It's almost like a really bad Bond villain.
After Lord Cineratus' death, I knew you'd be here eventually. A lesser Sith would run and hide under a sand dune, but it's obvious you're not a lesser Sith.
The sooner we get this done, the better.
Talk makes you impatient. You are young and proud. No doubt all you see is a withered old man waiting to be crushed and succeeded. Roland?
Yes, Master.
The apprentice of a disobedient Sith must die. Let us do our solemn duty. This time, I will be sure to dispose of your corpse personally.
I didn't want it to end like this.
Using a bit of my power on him. Looks like I put him into like a stasis bubble, which is awesome. Like, why can't I have that as an ability, like outside of all of my different Inquisitor abilities? That would be sweet. It's like force bubble people as a CC kind of stun thing, not as a healing ability, which is kind of what the static shield thing is for the Inquisitors anyways. But he's free. How'd that happen? That's not good. So let's just meditate in front of him naturally, and then fight him. I'm pretty sure I could take him down. He seems pretty weak and old.
You must stop this nonsense now.
Don't let him talk to you like that.
He's a treacherous snake. Cut out his fangs.
Careful now. Don't lose control.
I warned you my ritual was dangerous. I warned you it was not for the weak, but you drank the poison.
What have you done, you fool? You can't handle that kind of power.
What just happened? Where's Thanaton?
You're dying, little snake. Don't struggle. It'll only prolong the agony.
One thing I forgot to mention about the Force binding. You should never, ever bind more than one ghost at a time. Or else, well, you'll see.
Whoever you are, be quiet. I need to think.
She wants to think. She should have thought before she grasped for power beyond her abilities.
We had no choice but to serve you before, but now we can finally have some fun.
Sith. Back in the land of the living. Easy now.
You overextended yourself. The ghost's power was too much for your body to adapt to so quickly. And that's not to mention the little chats you've been having in your sleep. Let me guess, the ghosts?
They won't be quiet. How did you know?
I know a thing or two about voices invading one's thoughts.
Whatever the cause, you look dire. And Thanaton will take advantage unless we find a cure quickly.
Give me some time to do some research. Ashara, I'll need your help. Holocrons are impossible these days.
That was amazing. In fact, there is a lot to talk about there, because there's stuff that I mentioned earlier in the series that all culminates into that one moment. And we definitely will cover it, but not until the next episode.